The Magic Garden. Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived an old woman named Mrs. Green. She had a beautiful garden filled with flowers of all colors. Every morning, she would water her plants and talk to them as if they were her friends. One sunny day, while Mrs. Green was tending to her roses, she noticed a strange flower she had never seen before. It was bright blue and shimmered in the sunlight. Curious, she bent down to admire it. As she touched the flower, a gentle voice spoke. "Thank you for finding me, dear friend." Startled, Mrs. Green looked around but saw no one. "I am the guardian of the garden," the voice continued. "I have been waiting for someone with a kind heart to help me." Mrs. Green was amazed. "What can I do?" she asked. "The village is losing its beauty. People have forgotten how to appreciate nature. If you help me spread joy and kindness, I will grant you a special gift." The guardian replied, excited by the idea. Mrs. Green agreed. The next day, she began to invite her neighbors to the garden. She prepared tea and snacks and shared stories about the importance of caring for nature. Slowly, people started to come, and laughter filled the air. As more villagers joined, they began to help Mrs. Green with the garden. They planted new flowers, painted fences, and even built benches for everyone to enjoy. The garden became a magical place where people gathered to share stories, laughter, and love. One evening, as the sun set, the guardian appeared again. "You have done well, dear friend. Because of your kindness, I will grant you the gift of understanding," said the guardian. "You will be able to hear the thoughts of all living things in your garden." Mrs. Green was thrilled. From that day on, she could hear the whispers of the flowers and the songs of the birds. She learned about their needs and how to help them thrive. The garden blossomed more than ever, and the village became a vibrant place filled with life. Years passed, and Mrs. Green grew older, but the magic of the garden continued. The villagers learned to respect and cherish nature, passing on stories of the wonderful garden and the kind old woman who brought them together. And so, the Magic Garden remained a place of joy and beauty for generations, reminding everyone of the importance of kindness and the wonders of nature. Vocabulary to learn: guardian, a protector or caretaker. Appreciate, to recognize the value of something. Gather, to come together in one place. Blossom, to grow and develop. Vibrant, full of energy and life. Discussion questions: what do you think is the most important lesson in this story? Have you ever had a special place in nature that you love? How can we take care of our environment today? This story teaches the value of kindness, community, and the beauty of nature, making it a perfect lesson for learning English.